Are back. It is the news that junk food lovers never wanted to hear, folks. Hostess, the maker of Twinkies and Ding Dongs, how good are they? Going out of business. The company blaming a worker strike for crippling their ability to make and deliver their products. Adam Shapiro from the Fox Business Network joins us now. Adam, you know, this was part of my 3 food groups in my lunchbox. The Twinkie, the apple, and the peanut butter and jelly. So I don't know how I would have made it through grade school. Are they gone for good?
You know, remember when I think it was the old Peanuts cartoons were sponsored by Dolly Madison? We're talking about Dolly Madison. We're talking about butternut bread, Wonder Bread. I mean, this is a whole bunch of products nationwide that are really about as American as apple pie, so to speak. Look, Hostess is asking the bankruptcy court for permission to liquidate. What that means is that Twinkies, Ding Dongs, Dolly Madison most likely will be sold to a potential buyer at pennies on the dollar, and that these products will eventually come back to market. The question, though, is what happens to all those people, 18,500, who are now going to be unemployed. And this, Gregory Rayburn, who's the CEO, was on Fox Business yesterday, and he was saying, look, this boils down to the fact that we've been in bankruptcy because we can't afford the health care plan we have as well as the pension obligations, and they had agreement from some of their unions to go back to work, and they accepted the offer that was before them in order to keep the company afloat. But it was the Bakers Union that said absolutely not. The Bakery, Confectionery, Tobacco Workers, and Grain Millers International Union that essentially would not compromise, and now that company is going to liquidate.
It all came down to the bakers. The people who actually made the little tasty treats, they're the ones who blew the deal?
Pretty much. In fact, here's what Gregory Rayburn actually said will happen to the employees potentially now that they're liquidating, in his own words.
Do I hope that the brands can survive and someone will take those? Certainly I do, but that's not going to help the people in our plants because the industry is over capacity. All our competitors have too much capacity already. They're not going to come by these plants, and even if they did, they're not going to offer a better contract. A lot of them are non-union anyway.
Done is forced the sale of these plants. They've put their members out of work, and whoever buys them won't necessarily need to put them back to work because they'll probably be bakers already and won't need the extra staff.
Boy, what a shame. What a shame. Adam, thank you very much. Adam Shapiro from
Labor
FBN.
dispute puts 18,000 jobs on the line at a time when the unemployment rate is ridiculous.
Thank you so much. And they're paying dues to the union, and then the union.
And you saw what happened with the weekly jobless number yesterday. It shot right through the roof.
It'll be higher next month, thanks to that.